What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more John Foxx. And we're going to continue through a collection of B-sides and bonus tunes for Metamatic sent by Adrian. Big shout out to you. It took me a while to get to this extra folder, and there's also an extra folder for The Garden, as well as to Han Solo, who shared John Foxx prior to that. But yes, we're going to listen to one of the two B-sides for Underpass, which is to say Film 1, and I believe Glimmer is the other B-side, so we'll do that one next time. But yeah, Film 1, I don't quite know what to make of the title, other than to say it seems to suggest that there is more than one film if you have to have a numerical designation. And in that regard, it sounds like it might be some starting point, some basis for anything else that comes after that. It's admittedly a bit vague and opaque in terms of not having a larger phrase to contextualize the two words, so I'll see what I can pick up on a first listen. But yeah, not much that I can think of with this title, so let's give it a listen. This is John Foxx, the track is Film 1, and it's one of the two B-sides for the Underpass single. Soundtrack-like for some dystopian horror movie, or like futuristic sci-fi horror. orchestral part of it, for lack of a better word. that's the best part of it. That's awesome. You know what? We're going to listen to Glimmer in this same reaction. But yeah, it definitely feels like a film, again, like modernistic, dystopian, sci-fi horror. It feels like film score. It feels like a soundtrack of horror as opposed to terror, which I believe the distinction is terror is the feeling of dread in anticipation of something very bad or ghastly or so on, and horror is the sensation when it actually arrives and when it's affecting things in this terrible way or negative way. So yes, it feels like the horror is before us. It's right here, it's apparent, it is unavoidable, but also there seems to be a technology to it, a complexity, a sophistication to the horror. It's not just like this mindless, monstrous entity. It's something that's very incredible and awesome in a more traditional sense, even as it is very bad and perhaps destructive. So I feel like you could put that in like an indie sci-fi horror movie and it would fit perfectly. So yes, let's listen to Glimmer. Also, Glimmer, it makes me think of something shining, but in a cyclical way, not a constant way, but something that reflects light at a certain angle. I suppose glitter, glimmer, there's, there's a spectrum of semantics there, I think, but yes, ultimately it's another single word title and one that is at best, it gives you a sense of a verb or a process, but I don't know quite what to do with it, so let's give that a listen too. This is John Foxx, and the track is Glimmer. Oh, I'm wrong. That's a B-side of No One Driving. Oh, I see. Okay, so Glimmer and Mr. No are both B-side. Oh, there's a C-side? Wow, I guess I'll do all those in tandem, which is to say Glimmer and This City and Mr. No, which are all the other side of the single for No One Driving. Well, there you go. So, yeah, sorry to give you a false sense of hope there, but yes, when I come back for John Foxx the next time, we'll do a triple reaction, a 3-for-1, which I can't remember the last time I've done that, so I figure if they're all the B-sides or C-side and D-side of the same single, that'll fit better. But yeah, once again, shout out to Adrian for sending this extra material. It did take me a while to get back to it, but we are here now. And as I said, I have a similar folder for the Garden album. So once we finish those, then I'll jump back forward in time and finish the Avenum album that I got on CD, and I started going through like a very ambient album. And people mentioned, he's been making ambient albums for quite a while. That was not by any means his first ambient album, so be keen to eventually go through those at some point if possible. So in any case, let me know what you think of this really interesting and wicked instrumental tune, and I will see you next time. Peace.